All right, let's get it, guys. Let me go get a water. All right. All right, guys. So we're now live. Let me actually do one thing and start sharing out the live. So let's go to YouTube here. And let's try to get some people up in here. So let's see. All right, let me see here. And if you guys are in the chat, make sure you guys comment something. This right here is going to be the first official live. Last night we actually gave it a test. Wait, what is this? No, ask me to speak. Okay, perfect. So this is the channel. Perfect. And we're the first like. Awesome. So let's start sharing out the live. Let's go on X. And on the Discord. Let me see. Everyone, join up on the live stream. We are building in public. So we're just going to do it just like that. Send it out. And a few people specifically told me to invite them. So let's do exactly that. So we're going to invite him. It's my guy, Toby. Boom. We're going to invite Gendis. And let's put out a tweet as well. Okay. So let's put out this tweet. We are live building in public. Join up and say, wait, join up, God. Join up. All right, let's just do it like that. Nice and simple. Boom. All right, let me see. I'm trying to see the chat. Hold on, who's the first person in here? Anushrud, welcome to the live, brother. If you could do me one favor and double tap, well, not double tap, like the live stream, it would really mean a lot. All right, so I'm trying to figure out how to get my comment section in a place where I can visibly see it. Let me see here. We're literally learning as we go here, guys. But I should be able to have... There we go. So we have Marez. Welcome to the live, brother. There we go. Let's get it, guys. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me just share out the stream a little bit more here as well. They said builders have to help each other, man. Not going to lie. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. So for all the founders that have been underrepresented, that didn't go to top schools, Ivy League schools, that didn't come from wealthy families, we're creating this community called Founders Hub where we're all going to be supporting one another. And within this live stream, I'm going to be working specifically on resources that we can all leverage and use in order to better build, right? I think capital and access is one of the main concerns of founders today. And we're going to try to fill that gap as much as possible. So let me just share this around. Just give me 1 second, guys. Oh gosh, no, I'm putting it in the wrong chat. Sorry. All right, boom. Awesome, great. But yeah, guys, but if you guys could do me one favor and just drop a like on the live stream, it would seriously mean a lot, guys. We got my boy LaBelle. Let's go, guys. This is amazing. All right, guys, check out my transition. Bam. Boom. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of the stream setup so far, guys? Leave it in the comments down below. Honestly, for the longest time, a lot of people have been saying like I just look like I could be a streamer. A lot of people have even said I have a voice for like podcasting and streaming. And I'm like, I haven't really been taking advantage of it. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing for sure. But this right here is, oh, hold on. Let me just hide my screen. I don't want to reveal too much here. So hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. So let's go back. All right. So this right here are the resources I started putting together last night on live stream for founders. And basically, we only have a few so far, but the whole point is for this to be stacked with nothing but helpful and valuable resources for every single founder to be able to use and leverage within their own startup journeys. They said, bro, this is looking cool. Let's go. All right. But I have to figure out, maybe I should move this over here. Okay, let's do it like that. Awesome. Yeah, so just to kind of run you guys through what I worked on last night on stream. So for grants specifically, so one of my friends actually made this website. It's called joblessceo-grants.vercel.app. So if we actually click on this link here, it'll load up this page, right? And here, there's really a listing of different grants, hacker houses, as well as lab spaces that you guys can all kind of leverage here. And the best thing about these micro grants is that you can actually filter it based off whatever your startup is around. So specifically for me, I'm more so pro innovation as well as technology. So I would select those. And as you can see, it literally filters them perfectly where you can actually click on it to get more information, right? So you can learn whether this is actually for you or not. And if you actually feel like it aligns, then you guys could go to apply now and you guys can obviously apply for it. So within this, there's also not only grants, but there's hacker houses, which is pretty cool, right? And it also lets you know the location, which is always great. And then there's also lab spaces as well. So all of this will be within the document. So if you guys are not already in the Discord, hopefully you guys are. But within our Discord server called Founders Hub, we have a section called Resources. This is where you will be able to find all the different resources that you need in order for it to kind of help you guys. They said, can you drop it on the Discord so that we can check it out? Absolutely. So let's just try to actually fill in some more resources first, and then I'll definitely be putting it in the chat. So that right there is Jobless CEO, right? So something else I added are 2 other resources that I personally found pretty helpful within my journey. And the first one is buying and targeting investor contacts, right? So let me actually show you guys this. So let's click on this one. All right, so this website is perfect for finding like email lists for investors that are actually aligned with what you guys are building. So let me scroll down here. And as you can see, you can either go based off location. So if you want specifically New York investors, you can purchase like all of their contact information. They said, love your accent as well. Man, you guys are so nice, man. I really appreciate you guys. Seriously. Guys, if you guys can all make sure that you guys double tap the live, it would really mean a lot. Let's see, how many likes are we currently at? It says we're at 1, but I'm not too sure. And if any of you guys are brand new, if you guys could subscribe, that would also be great. We're at 19 subs and it's only up from here. Okay, but so there's not only location, but there's also different domains. So I believe I personally bought, let me see, let me just scroll through this. I'm pretty sure I purchased the 876 list of AI investors to do outreach with. And another one I'm pretty sure I purchased was the consumer investors. So again, this is another great resource to have. And it's been extremely valuable for me, right? So let's close out of that. And a lot of people don't actually know about this resource, but if you want to directly get in contact with the investor and actually speak to them face to face, you can always use Hubble. And on Hubble, you can either search up VC investors or angel investors. In this case, we searched up angels. And as you can see here, there's many different angel investors. Ben Lang is actually with Cursor currently. And basically you can buy their time, where you can obviously get insights and hopefully you can actually ask for like an intro or something like that. So as you can see, it says principal at Back Future Ventures, partner at Red Board Ventures, right? So there's many different investors on this platform that you guys can buy their time and hopefully make it something valuable. All right, great. And yeah, so this is what we have so far. Now we have to fully develop this. They said I will be able to check it out, those AI investors one by one for sure. All right, but how's the setup, guys? It's not lagging, is it? Just let me know in the chat. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Yesterday, I did a whole deep research on helpful accelerator programs and stuff that us founders should know about. But if you guys actually have any resources that you personally want me to add, please let me know within the comments. I'll search it up and make sure that we have this added so that all of our founders within Founders Hub can leverage it. The setting is perfect, bro. Let's get it. This is actually amazing. Awesome. Okay. So actually here, so we have 20 high impact resources. So these are accelerators. Let me see. All right, so let's actually go with accelerators here. So obviously Techstars is a great one. And we don't want that to be bold. So we have Techstars, Y Combinator. I'm trying to think of other ones. There's 500 Global. I'm just looking for all of the accelerators. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? So we're just going to copy that, go to X, go to Grok, and we're going to filter by only accelerators, because we have to use all of our AI tools to our advantage, right? This is what we have it for, so why not? Cool. So it seems like all of these are aligned. Great. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this on my other screen so that I can quickly look at it. And let's get that going. So let's put Y Combinator first. And we have A16Z speedrun, 500 global, Berkeley, Skydeck, Mass Challenge, Startup, Chill. And we have a few more here. I actually haven't heard of this one that I'm about to add here. It's called SOSV. Haven't heard about that one, but cool. We have Entrepreneur, First, and Antler. And we definitely have to add the residency on here too. That's a great one. The residency. Okay. Now we're going to add links for all of them. Let's see. Jeez, I can't even see your guys' comments. Hold on. Perfect. Okay, cool. But as you guys can see, this is basically what we're going to be doing, just wide in the open. We're going to be building in public. I'm going to be showing you guys the process of me not only building my startup, but also building Founders Hub to be what it's meant to be. They said, what about South Commons? That's a great one. So let's do that as well. South Commons. Hey, my guy, Roop. Is that how I pronounce your name? Roop Shreddy, welcome to the live. He said, keep up the good work, bro. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm trying my best. And that's all we could do at the end of the day, you know? So, truly appreciate you guys. Awesome. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to share this with my guy, FadeX. Let me see here. All right, where we at? Fade. Awesome. Hey, hold on. We got someone else in the chat. So this is Kafayeth. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Let me know. If I'm not, just let me know and I'll fix it for sure. All right, so let's get some of these links going as well. So we have Y Combinator here. And let's just bring that a little closer. Close this tab. Great. When is the next Y Combinator? I know they just recently closed their program. We got Web3 Mega in the chat. We got nothing but legends, man. I really appreciate all of you guys coming out to the stream and showing love and support, guys. Once again, if you guys haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you guys could just drop a like, because it just kind of helps the stream get out there more. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn on those notifications. I'm also going to start posting some videos on here as well, both shorts as well as like long form content as well. They said, what about Techstars? That's like one of the first ones. Yeah. So that's one of the first ones. But let's go to apply. Oh, they have their summer batch coming up. I'm going to have to apply for that actually. So maybe, you know what? Maybe I can actually fill out an application on live as well. Like we're going to literally be building in public right in front of you guys. So you guys can see the whole process in real time. Okay. Let's go to Techstars now. Techstars.com. Okay, apply now. But how's everyone's day going? And also, everyone put where you guys are from within the chat. I'm curious on where everyone's from. Okay, let's just go back. Let's copy that link. And should that work? All right, we'll just put, yeah, we'll do it like that. Let me just test it and see if that works. Oh, it does. All right, cool. So we have A16Z Speedrun. They said, what did you think about their portfolio? Are you talking about for Techstars? Okay, apply now. You know what? I haven't applied for this ever, actually. So we're definitely going to be taking advantage of that as well. All right, let's just test it out and see if that works. Perfect. All right, so we have 500 global next. Their portfolio, honestly, I haven't really looked into it, to be honest with you. So we'll check that out in a second as well. Okay, so this is 500 global. Wait a second. They invested in Canva? I didn't know that. GitLab? Seriously? Interesting. All right, so is it founder programs? Let's just click on it and see. But guys, put in the comments, where are you guys all from? Oh, okay. I think this right here is the program I was talking about. So apply today. All right. So we're going to put this link here as well. The residency next. You're from Nigeria. We have a lot of people, especially in the Founders Hub community, from Nigeria, actually. Oh my goodness, you know something I forgot to do? Here. So let me move this back quickly. All right, so I need to put within the description the link to our Discord for any founders that join up on the live that want to end up joining. Join Founders Hub. And let's get the link. Invite to server. We're going to make this never, no limit, generate, copy. And then we're going to paste that in here. Perfect. And let's click save. Awesome. So now we're good. So in case anyone kind of joins up, is interested in Founders Hub, now they can easily join up. Perfect. But I'm not going to lie, I really want to visit Nigeria. That's like most definitely on my list of places to go. Like I have to. There we go. Hold on, guys. We're at 20 subscribers. Okay. This is actually a big accomplishment, guys. Slow progress over no progress. Okay. All right. So now we have the residency. Let's go to apply now. All right. My application's already submitted, but if you guys haven't already got your application in, we're going to add that link. We have South Commons, which I'm not too familiar with. Okay, it looks like it's this one. Okay. Founder Fellowship. They said, wow, gonna be happy you do? Really? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to it though. All right, let's just go back. So this is the area. But guys, in the meantime, if you have any other resources that we're missing, that can either help with finding grants, accelerated programs, hacker houses, labs, investors, or even just helpful tools that founders can use, make sure to put it within the chat and I'll make sure that it gets added. 100%. Okay. This one I haven't heard of. Berkeley Skydeck. Interesting. Okay, so let's copy that. We have Mass Challenge. There's a lot of tools. Please list them and we'll definitely add them for sure. Okay. So let's see. We have Mass Challenge. They said, I mean bunch a lot. Are you serious? Well, listen, our founders need all of them. Okay, this needs to be the most helpful list possible. I'm talking about like tools, accelerated programs, ways of getting funding that is both well known as well as like rarely known. We want like there to be like a wide range that is genuinely helpful and valuable. Apply to accelerator. All right, so we're just gonna grab that link here. Okay, startup chill. But guys, I see we got some more people joining up on the live. If you haven't already, guys, make sure to definitely drop a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications if you haven't already. As I said before, we're building in public in real time so you guys can see the journey, learn from my mistakes, my many lessons, see and hear the struggle in real time. And that's what it's all about, you know? First public accelerator. So let's go to apply. Okay. And in fact, let me actually move my Twitter back over here. Cool. All right, their website is a little bit confusing. I think you have to sign up first. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna copy the link, paste it here. Perfect, cool. Okay, so he said there's a Chinese VC funding out there. But I think there's a limit to outsiders. Really? I mean, matter of fact, since you said that, there's actually a fund called Hustle Fund, right? And they typically only fund your company if, like, you can't be an LLC. You have to actually be a Delaware C Corp. But they do fund up to, I think, 50,000. So let me just see here. But they're a great resource to have for sure. Okay, deep tech for human and planetary health. Interesting. But it doesn't seem like this is like an accelerator program. Portfolio, new, let's see, events. Yeah, so we're gonna end up removing this one. All right, so we have Entrepreneurs First, which I haven't applied to as well. Okay. Oh, you could get investment up until 250K, up to 5 million follow-up funding. Oh, here we go. So let's click on that. And we're just going to copy that link. Perfect. And next, lastly, we have Antler. So we're almost finished, guys. Took a little bit of time, but we're getting there. Antler residency. Apply. Good. And that was the final. Cool. All right. Now I wanted all of these to be clickable links. There we go. Guys, what do you guys think? Should I put in the title exactly what I'm working on? Or is the title good? Because I'm still trying to figure out like our title format and style. As I said before, we're literally just learning as we go. So it's all a part of the process. You know, today we have 3 viewers. Tomorrow we may have 5. Next week we may have 10. But it's all a process. All right, perfect. Now let's get Hustle Fund up in here. Because Hustle Fund, I know for a fact, is going to be pretty useful for people. So let me see here. Founders. All right, so let's go to Pitch Us. They said the title is good. It will stand as a brand. You really think so? Thank you. I really appreciate it, honestly. All right. So this is more so for funding. Oh my goodness. So they have resources as well. All right, let me just learn a little bit about them. Meet our nerdy team. Meet the portfolio. Prepare for your... All right, let's see exactly how you prepare for this. What is the process? Okay. Receive the interview. All right, so we're actually going to add a funding section as well, right above investors. So let's put funding. Let's make that bold. And underneath that, we're going to have Hustle Fund. Is it Hustle Fund VC? Yeah. Hustle Fund VC. Must be Delaware C Corp. Ah. Is there a better link? Let me just say. All right, maybe we just have to keep it like that. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's put mandatory must be a Delaware C Corp. Okay, cool. And let's make, yeah, let's just leave it like that. Cool. All right, so any other resources that we should add, let me know within the chat, guys. And in the meantime, let's go back to this list here. All right, so for grants, SBIR is a great resource to have. Find micro grants. Okay. Oh. What is it? SBIR.gov. Okay. Find government grants. And let me just get the actual link so that there's no confusion. All right, perfect. Oh my goodness, America's Seed Fund is perfect. So they typically, all right, so it looks like for proof of concept, 6 to 12 months, they can fund you up until, well, from 50K to 275,000. 24 months, technological advancement, 750 to 1.8 million. Loki, this isn't bad. Cool. Let's get this link and let's paste it on. All right, cool. Wait, activate is a great one. Discover new ways to play. No, this isn't it. Matter of fact, we need to add another section, right? Which would typically be startup credits. Startup credits, right? So let's add that section. Startup credits. Make that bold. And we're basically going to have a bunch of resources that can be provided. Hold on. They said try dev posts to showcase your products and also a portfolio. I haven't heard of dev posts. Let me check it out. The home for hackathons? Wait. Is the home for hackathons? Wait, I did not know about this one. Oh my gosh. This is perfect. Thank you so much for sharing this one. Shout out to the legend LaBelle. All right, so let's see here. Find hacker houses. Okay. Let's move that closer. Join a hackathon. Sick. Okay. Yeah, that one's perfect, literally. And guys, hold on. We have to check how many likes we're at. Guys, we hit 21 subscribers. Hold on, guys. This is growth. And we're at 6 likes. We'll take it. Let's go, guys. Why am I actually hyped up about this? All right, so we have AWS credits. Apply for activate credits. Cool. And what do you get with this? Let me just double check. apply for activate credits. Okay. For activate credits. Cool. They said congratulations, bro. Let's keep climbing. Let's keep killing it. Let's go. Even though we have one person in the live right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the legend LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me screenshot this. We're gonna make this like a X post. We're literally gonna make this an X post. Let me see. Okay. So we're just gonna go here. And yeah, we're just gonna save this for later. I'll add to it later whenever I tweet. Cool. But yeah, this right here is the post. Yo, my guy Rick said you are a streamer. Hold on, let's get some replies. Hey. Just trying my best. Rick. All right, let's reply to some more of these comments. Real-time value right here. Watching you, brother. Out to the legend, John. RR said, this is what building in public truly is. You're doing amazing, bro. Thank you so much, RR. Double R. What a name. And then we have one that seems to be appearing in spam for some reason. I don't know why that's happening. They said, did you believe I applied for... Wait. Oh, ideas on AWS Amazon, and they didn't pick me up on my weekly article? Seriously? Why would they do something like that? Nice one. Wait, nice. One thing that helped a founder we worked with was posting one concrete thing people can react to each day, like a screenshot, result, mistake, or question. Because join us is easy to scroll past, but specifics pull people in. My guy Sahil. Sahil. This was extremely valuable. Valuable. Will make this change moving forward. What a legend. That was so nice of him. I really appreciate that, honestly. Okay. So let's log back in here. Non-dilutive grants. All right, we got to check this one out here. Yeah, it looks like they're the same thing. But that comment right there, this is exactly what building in public looks like. Literally, guys. Okay. Barack. All right, this is a lot. Let's try to find the correct area where we're supposed to be. Let me see. Ideation to early stage. BIG. All right, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. My sister's ringing the bell like she's crazy right now. So I'll be right back 1 second. All right. And matter of fact, you know what? Something else I could kind of do? even when I'm like recording my content for like TikTok, for example, I can like record and edit and all of that on live stream. Another thing of building in public. I'm not gonna lie, this might have been the greatest idea possible. Okay. So they have partnerships. All right, let's just check out BIG. All right, this is it. Biotech Ignition Grant. Nah, this one doesn't seem too useful. There's a lot going on. Let's check out this one, the Thiel Fellowship Program. So it says 2 years, 200K. Some ideas can't wait. Apply now. Now my question is this for grants or is this like an actual program, like an accelerator almost? Gives 200K to young people who want to build new things instead of sitting in a classroom. Founded by technology entrepreneur and investor Peter Thiel in 2011. Cool. Oh, it is a grant. Okay. So let's make sure we get that down. So it is a grant. Thiel Fellowship. Let's do grant. Perfect. They said it's just like residency. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. What's up, Maya? How was school? Yeah. No, I'm on live stream. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Yep, that was my sister, guys. All right, let's see what else we have here. Now, is LaBelle, is there any way that you can like let me know what tools that we should add? Because that's something that we definitely are going to need for sure. All right, we got a lot going on here. Jeez. Funding and discovery tools founders actually use. Hold on, let's check this out. This is perfect. All right, let's see. What is OpenVC? It says we launched OpenVC. Okay. I'm trying to just figure out what it is. Okay. It's a startup fundraising platform that helps founders find the right investors and manage their entire raise. Searches 20,000 plus verified investors, including venture capitalists, angel investors, family offices, accelerators, and more. Okay. Cool. So, raise funds for your startup. Cool. So, we're going to add that for sure. So, it's called OpenVC. And we're going to paste that. We have, oh, actually, they already have the link here. So, that makes it even easier. They say yes, I think we're going to gather everything. Yeah, we have to. We have to get everything that we need, all right? And we need to actually make sure that we're leveraging all of these tools. Let me just see what the pricing is. Okay. Upgrade for $99 a month. Us founders don't have all that, no. All right. Okay. Well, we're gonna put paid. For this one, I'm not too sure. So let's click on that as well. They said also, have you heard about NASA Space? They offer a certificate and features project. No, but are they typically like space projects, or is it any sort of projects or startups? Apply to 15K grants and funding opportunities. Huh. I'm trying to figure out if this is free or not. Wait, it says connect with more founders, get the #1 platform for startup accelerator, applications, forums, evaluation, and communication for free. End-to-end management. Up to 750K in deals for your founders. It's free and takes, oh, this one's free. All right, so we're gonna put that. It's free. Cool. Crunchbase. Make better decisions faster. This one is paid. Okay. Crunchbase. This one is paid. And here we go. Oh gosh. Awesome. Okay. And maybe we should keep this a little more organized too. So let's actually keep the paid ones together. Let's move Hustle Fund down. Must be a Delaware C Corp. Okay. Cool. It's a little bit neater. But in the meantime, matter of fact, I just want to make sure that no one else can edit this. That's what I'm not too sure about. So let's just go into like an incognito tab. Can someone edit this? Oh, okay. They have to request. Perfect. Resources. Let me just see. Oh no, that's how it looks. Resources for founders. Okay. Maybe should I add like a message to it? Okay. This is a living list of resources for founders actively building and fundraising. Okay. Let's keep it like that. Perfect. All right, in the meantime, let's close some of this here that we're not using. Perfect. Let's go back. They said yes, like, yes, add like a message to it. Yeah, what do you think about that one? They said, but it helps project exposure, want to get connected and collaborate for sure. Okay, cool. Hold on. All right. So I mean, we have a start here. Now we just have to add some tools. That's what I'm not too sure about. Let me just scroll through here. And obviously this list is gonna evolve even further over time. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, cool. Now we're gonna leverage Grok again. And we're gonna say, what are the best tools for founders to use that are building a startup and fundraising? Free credits and all. List cleanly with links. They said, are you going to have another space live on YouTube? Absolutely. We're going to try to be pretty consistent with this. So I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to stream Monday through Friday. I'm really just trying to find my routine. But once I figure it out, we're locked in. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is perfect. So we have cloud, we have legal and corporate. All right, hold on. We're going to copy all of this because all of this is extremely useful. Man, hold on. This is all great. All right, so underneath tools, we're just going to paste that. Now we're going to have to optimize this a little bit. But honestly, someone even said like I should start going live on X Spaces as well. So I'm not sure if I can dual live, where I can also go live on YouTube as well as on X Spaces. But if I can figure that out, then we're definitely gonna do it for sure. All right, this can give you compute. All right, cool. Whoa, I did not know Google Cloud gave you that much compute. I have to check that out. Because I don't think we got that much. Depending on the stage. Okay. They said it will be good to focus here on YouTube, in my opinion. You really think so? Okay. So we're definitely going to lock in for sure. But geez, no one seems to like the live streams, it seems. At least that's what it seems. Currently. We'll see how everything kind of evolves. Oracle Cloud. Let me get the link for that. Okay, here it is. But once again, guys, if you haven't already, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're just trying to grow. We're trying to get to 100 subs, and we're just going to continue to grow and elevate together the way it's meant to be. Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Okay. All right, cool. So we have now cloud and infrastructure. Now we have the legal incorporation and cap table. Honestly, I'm trying to think about the ones that I actually use. All right, cool. Perfect. All right. Canva is my go-to, especially for pitch decks. Perfect. Hmm. And in a few, guys, oh my goodness, my guy Fadex is in the building. Let's go. Shout out to Fadex. Fadex, we're currently working on the resources for founders right now. So as you can see here, basically we have a list of where to get grants, accelerator programs, hacker houses, labs, funding, investors, and some startup credits, as well as other tools. But honestly, we can remove this since we already actually have in the tools section that. So let's remove that part. So we have tools. Perfect. And you guys know something I forgot to add here? I forgot to add Founders Inc. How did I forget? The one and only Founders Inc. They said resources in Discord already. Yes. So I added them within the resources section, just like this. So basically, it just says this is a living list of resources for founders actively building and fundraising, with the link to the document directly. Let me see here. Founders Inc. Perfect. Let's go to apply. And let's copy that. Cool. So yeah, honestly, we're progressing. FadeX, if you could do me one favor and just not double tap, like the live, I would truly appreciate it. Like seriously. It would really mean a lot. I don't know how many likes do we have currently in total. Cool. All right. He said hashtag building in public with Amari. Literally, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We even have to get some TikTok videos up as well. So my whole point is just to show the process of what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. I can't show everything because certain things have to stay pretty private. But for what I can show, I want to show the journey openly. The struggles, the many lessons and things I've learned, and hopefully other founders can kind of apply that as well. And just showing the journey in real time. That's what it's all about, you know? Because we're literally all in this together. Seriously. All of us. Even you, FadeX is building his startup as well in Web3. Okay, so let's remove that and let's insert this link. Cool. Now we have Mercury, remove link, insert link. All right, now we have to do the same with this one. Remove link, insert. Figma. I love Figma, by the way, guys. Figma and Canva, like I really can't decide which one's best at this point, but they're both just amazing platforms. Like I really enjoy them. All right, I think we're good now. All in one. Cool. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot of useful tools in here for sure. All right, let's just check something. How many total likes are we at currently? Hold on, again. This he said, "I'm sorry for not being able to join." How about we space on X? Let me just send him a message. He's still on live now. All right, cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty useful list. We just gotta get some more in here for sure. But this is a great start for what we have. And next, let me see. All right, next, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta get another tweet up. Let me see. Let's see, what tweet are we gonna go with today? So I'm gonna show you guys this. Basically, I have a bunch of tweets that are already kind of like written, and I just kind of select which one I'm gonna post for the day. Stop trying to look perfect. Talk about the struggle. That's where the right people find you, and everything starts to change. You can pour everything into something, but if it never reaches people, it's like it never happened. Visibility is everything. We have a few different options here, but I think we're gonna go with, we just hit 100 founders in Founders Hub. If you're raising, you should be here. We share what's actually working, real strategies, resources, and have founder talks. Just builders figuring it out. This one's a banger. I'm trying to think. All right, guys, I'm gonna ask you this question. Should I reply with the Discord link, or should I have it on the actual tweet itself? What are you guys thinking? The link will never expire. Perfect. Share what's actually working, real strategies, resources, and have founder talks. Just builders figuring it out. Honestly, I feel like that should be good. And then we're gonna reply. So we're gonna reply with, and is there a way to archive? No. All right, we're just gonna take down this tweet. Hey guys, we just hit 249 followers on the Grace account on Twitter. Let's go. This is progress. All right. Alright, so let me just share the tweet out. Okay, cool. Um, all right, now we have the comment underneath it. Perfect. Let's just see how that looks. All right, perfect. All right, guys, but how long have we been live for? Let me just double check. We've been live for an hour and 11 minutes, so we're going to actually end it here. But I definitely want to thank everyone for coming out to the live stream today. If you guys haven't already, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications if you haven't already. You know, it's only up from here, guys. And guys, make sure you guys go support the new tweet. As you guys can see, we just hit 100 founders in Founders Hub, which is a true blessing to have 100 founders within the Discord. So if you're fundraising, this is the place to be. We share basically what's working, real strategies, resources, and we're going to start having late night founder talks. So we're just builders figuring it all out together. And this is where we're at, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next live. I'm out.